It's 2:30 on a cold Nebraska morning.
Use the handrail.
These Korean War veterans, most in their 80s, are climbing aboard buses for the short trip to the airport in Omaha, where they'll take a much longer trip to Washington, D.C. for the day. This is the 9th Nebraska Heartland Honor Flight.
Read a magazine article, fall of 2007, about honor flight, and we thought, well, why not Nebraska?
Bill and Yvonne Williams are the Omaha couple that got it all started. They've coordinated the trips that have taken more than 2,000 Nebraska World War II and Korean veterans on a one-day tour of Washington, D.C. to see their war memorials and all the others. And they've done it as a team,
Hey, it's Bill Williams in Omaha.
working side by side from two small rooms in their home.
He talks on the phone and I type.
She does the work and I talk on the phone. There you go.
Yvonne was in management and Bill in sales. Organizing the honor flights was like another full-time job, one they shared. One of their biggest challenges, raising the money to make it all happen.
One of our friends had a contact with Dan Whitney, AKA Larry the Cable Guy. So Kara Whitney called on Valentine's Day of '08. And Kara said, what is it going to cost to send the first plane load? I said, just the plane is $70,000. She said, done. I thought, whoa, we are committed now.
Committed enough to raise nearly $1.5 million to fund 9 honor flights for World War II and Korean vets. And they're not just figureheads for a committee of volunteers. They get very involved in the details, sorting through thousands of applications, organizing medical records to take on the trip, renting the airplanes, scheduling the buses, and ordering sack lunches by the hundreds.
And
we have to
be perfect.
It has to be perfect.
Absolutely perfect.
And there are so many changes.
They volunteer thousands of hours making it perfect, and like all the volunteers on the project, aren't paid anything. One reason they do it is framed on the wall of their family room, a picture of their 4 sons. Each is chosen to join the armed forces. And while you may call this a military family, neither Bill nor Yvonne has ever worn the uniform.
Well, I think the quote that we often use is that, you know, not all of us can be heroes. Some of us have to stand on the street and clap as they go by. And I can't remember who.
Will Rogers.
Will Rogers. And that's kind of what we feel our mission is to honor and thank and remember the fallen and serve those who have given that oath to protect the rest of us and save our freedoms.
So Bill and Yvonne organized these homecoming parties for veterans who came home a long time ago.
You want standardization.
University of Nebraska-Lincoln military history lecturer Thomas Berg says there's real value in doing that.
This opportunity to meet and to discuss, commiserate, laugh, cry with men, with fellows, with brothers in arms, comrades who had been there, done that, seen it. What an opportunity to maybe close a chapter that had been lingering open, maybe to heal some old wounds.
This final honor flight for the Korean War veterans fills 3 planes, one of the largest honor flights in the country. After less than 3 hours in the air, the veterans land in Washington.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to D.C.
Where they get their first surprise of the day. Hundreds of people lining the terminal with a hero's welcome, complete with homemade signs and plenty of hugs.
I didn't believe that they were there for us. I mean, the first 20 people maybe, but I mean, it just went on forever. I mean, they were sincere to you, and they want to give you a hug and they want to give you a handshake, and that makes the difference. So.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, I'm just really impressed, man.
It's a welcome unlike any Lloyd Hinckley has ever seen, and certainly different than the one he received some 60 years ago.